Hi, lovely people. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing wonderful. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, I say welcome. If you are one of my returning subscribers, I'm glad that you're here again. And thanks for always being here and commenting, liking all my videos. I appreciate you all. I see all your love and support. Today's video is going to be all about my Hermès Pre Spend. All the items that I purchased to lead to me being offered my dream Kelly 25 in Cray. So let's dive into it. My Hermes journey began in February 2024. I remember I was in Miami for a work conference and I was like, yes, let me step into the Hermes boutique and try on the Oran sandal so I can know my size and purchase the Oran sandal. So I remember this day clearly. I went into the boutique and I already knew I wanted the Oran sandal. So there was this lady there that told me that, okay, just wait and somebody, the SA attendant to this guest will be available shortly to help me. So I was like, okay, no problem. I waited and I met my wonderful SA at that time. And when I met her, I was like, yeah, I wanted to try on the Oran sandal. But by the way, how much is the Birkin 30? And she told me the size of she told me the price of the Birkin 30. And I was like, oh, wow, that's it? Because actually, I was used to the reseller prices that they go for, like the brand new ones going for like over 20K. So when she mentioned the price, I was like, oh, well, wow, that's it. But then I did not know at that time that you'll have to have a pre-spend in order to be offered the quota bag. So I was like, if I want the Birkin 30, what do I need to get that? This was, mind you, this was after I purchased my Oran sandals. I only purchased that. And then she was like, well, there is a wait list right now, and it takes about a year before you actually offer the bag. But what she did not mention was that you have to buy and keep buying until you probably have the cost of the quota bag before being offered your Hermes Birkin 30, So anyway, I later on found out, about the pre-spend. But I was like, okay, there's this pre-spend. So I don't want to go above the one-to-one. That was what I had in my mind. Because I actually made a list of items that I wanted from Hermes. So I was like, yeah, with this item, I should be at the one-to-one ratio. So hopefully I'm going to be offered the bag. So I just went along my journey, truly buying things that I wanted. I did not shop with the intention of, just buying this just so I can be offered a quota bag. So the first item, like I said, was the Oran sandal in February 2024. I did not shop again until June 29th, 2024, where I bought another Oran sandal. At that time, the Oran sandals were going for like $760. Now there are a little bit more because of the price increase every year that Hermes do have. And at that time, I also purchased the Kelly belt in the Noir with the rose gold hardware. And that was around $1125. So the next item that I purchased wasn't until July 15, 2024. At this time, I went ahead to purchase more Oran sandals and still going for $760. And at that time, I made my first pleated scarf order for $1750. So guys, most of all the items that I purchased, I did the unboxing. If you like to see it, just go through my previous videos and you'll see all the items there. Now, initially, I thought my pre-spend was in a one-to-one ratio because I actually forgot to add on the items that I purchased as gift items because those items were sent directly to the recipient and the invoice was not included in what I had. So in my mind, I was like, I don't think I spent up to 1-to-1 ratio. But when I started doing this old spreadsheet information to make this video, I noticed that I was missing some dollars. So let's watch till the end of the video to see what my actual pre-spend is, okay? So my next purchase wasn't until September 16, 2024. I purchased the Kelly belt, gold on gold, for $11.25. And then I purchased my first 90 centimeter scarf. Actually, this wasn't the item I purchased for myself. This was a gift item. So this was sent directly to my friend in New York, and that cost $5.50. Now, I didn't make any purchase until December 14, 2024, where I bought the Oz meal, the Noor in Palladium hardware. And that cost about $12.75. At that time, I also purchased the cashmere shawl in the 140 centimeter. I actually purchased one for myself and one as a gift item. And that cost about $1,300 each. And at that time, I purchased a click-clack bracelet as well for $5.50. This was also a gift item. And the Hermes Helia 60 sandal for $9.80. So I did not purchase anything again until February 8th, 2025. And at that time, I purchased another Oran sandal, and that cost $800. The price already went up from $760 to $800. And then I purchased the blue mascara, which I really love, and also the lip oil. The blue mascara cost about $68, and the lip oil cost about $60. Now, I also purchased items from the Orlando boutique, because when I went to the Miami boutique, I realized we have a boutique here in Orlando. So I went there to see if I can establish a relationship with the SA, but unfortunately, the SA that I met, I did not really vibe with. So I was like, you know what? I'm already feeling the SA in Miami, and I actually like the vibe over there in Miami. I don't know, Miami's vibe is just different. So I decided to stick with my SA in Miami. But in the Orlando boutique, if you are interested, I did purchase a gift item, a bottle of perfume, $371, and my Hermes Elder Espadrille, which cost $9.50. So the total items spent at that boutique, in the Orlando boutique, was $13.21. Now, I do not think this item was included in my pre-spend. So I know you guys have been wondering, when did I actually propose my wish list for my quota bags to my SA? Now, let me go over to the text message for my SA. When I initially met her in February 2024, after purchasing my Oran sandal, I did not go to the boutique again until June 2024. At that time, she was very pleasant. She was like, yeah, if you need anything, just, shoot me a text message and I'll be sure to get your order sent to you, because she knew I was not local. She knew I lived about 3.5 hours away from the boutique. So I was like, okay, that sounds good. Most of the time, I don't have to make a trip down here. That's even better. So after she mentioned that I could always text her, items that I would like, and she can ship it to me, I did not place an order until September 2024. That was when I had purchased those items from her. But what I want to get into here is when I proposed to her about my desire for a quota bag. Now, let me go back to my text messages. Let's see here. Hold on, guys. Okay, yes. I have the text message here. Sorry. So after my purchase in February 2025, I messaged her February 7th and told her I wanted to share about my desire for a bag, specifically a Birkin or Kelly. I think I may be open to the possibility of a nice color that can capture my attention, but I've always desired a Birkin 30, and I shared my color desire with her. And I gave her 2 color options in the Birkin 30, and then I mentioned a Kelly 25 Cray Epsom in gold hardware. And I also mentioned in that same text, I'm also keeping my options open as well, in case you may find something in mind for me in the future. Thank you. So she responded and said, thank you for sharing your wish list. I will keep it in mind for sure. Then after that, I did not make any purchase. No more purchase until she gave me a call back in June, last year, June 2025. And I was so devastated when I missed that call, guys. You need to go back and watch that video if you haven't seen that video yet about the missed call from my essay. Oh my goodness, I was not myself. I was just... But anyways, yeah. After I shared my desire with her February 7th, 2025, last year, I did not get that offer until August 2025. So the total cost of my pre-spend, after including all of the items that I purchased as gifts, is $13,163 before tax. Now, let's see what the price of this beautiful quota bag is. Now, the price of this quota bag, as of when I was offered in August 2025, was $13,200 before tax. So I did all my pre-spend for $13,163. So I'm just shy of a few dollars. I would say my pre-spend is approximately a 1-to-1 before being offered this beautiful bag. So guys, if you are wondering if the Hermes Journey is definitely doable with a 1-to-1 ratio, I am a living proof that yes, you can definitely achieve this, especially in a competitive boutique like Miami. You know, I'm so grateful that I didn't have to go over a 1-to-1 ratio before being offered this bag. And I'm just so grateful. That's all I can say. Because as we know, Hermes isn't cheap. All these items definitely add up. And I told my husband, you know, I would like to do the Hermes Journey now before the price becomes unreasonable. That was my thing, you know. Interesting enough, when I purchased this bag, one of my friends asked me, so was it worth it? And I could tell her with a resounding yes, it was totally worth it. And that's because I'm still comfortable with the price point of this bag as of right now. Now, we all know Hermes keeps increasing their prices every year. To be honest, there will be a time when this bag probably hits $20,000 for this same exact bag. Would I feel comfortable spending that amount at that time? I don't know. Let me not say no, because we don't know what the future holds. But in my opinion, I do feel that's a little bit too much for the bag at that cost. So that was why I was like, you know, I'd rather get into the Hermes game right now before these prices become astronomically high, where I'm just like, you know what? I don't think if this is actually worth the whole, pre-spend and the whole cost of the bag. So yeah, I'm so happy I got this. So guys, what does this mean for my Hermes journey? Now that I have my Hermes Kelly bag. Remember, I have the Kelly and the Birkin on my wish list. Well, this only means the journey continues. And as we have over here, I have more lovely items that I've purchased from Hermes. I will be doing the unboxing of this item soon. So you guys stay tuned and don't go anywhere. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel. If you do love Hermes or you love luxury, please subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. I do appreciate you watching this video. Until next time, stay blessed